The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Pit Life BBQ podcast. Join us around the pit as we talk all things barbecue. Now here is your host, Johnnie Mags.
What? Kent, already. I'm waiting already. Oh, he decided to show up this week. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life BBQ podcast. Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. High atop the headquarters of Two Guys Smoke Shop.
Don't mind me. Changing the screens.
Ah,
Fire me now.
that's
This
all
is
right.
it.
You're too valuable.
I
I
try.
can't fire you.
Well,
You're like Dutch.
Kent would fire me.
Kent would fire you.
Kent would fire me in
Kent
a
would fire
heartbeat.
you.
So mean to
No
me.
doubt about that.
Gosh. I'm trying here, Kent, all right? I'm doing the best I can.
He'd fire you.
I know.
But that's all right.
But yeah, what an awesome show
So
today.
there's Kent, Matt Pereira, what's up? Dave LaConte, what's going on? There's Mrs. Mags.
Hi, Claudia.
So,
So,
I'm excited.
Me too.
Of course you are.
My
I'm your favorite
countrymen.
show.
Yeah. Well, that too. We already knew that. Especially when you bring me stuff.
I got all types of stuff coming down the line now. Oh,
Ooh.
I've been on a rampage.
There we go. I did my job.
The ice is gone. The smoke is out of the
I know,
garage,
Miss
and
Mary's
it is
out.
comp season.
Yeah.
So we did the practice cooks over the weekend, got my timings down, got to just finagle it here and there, and we are ready to go. I'm signed up for the Granite State Barbecue Championship on June 3rd and 4th up at the Budweiser Brewery in Merrimack, New Hampshire. And we got People's Choice on Saturday for the New Hampshire Bacon and Beer Festival. So 400 samples of pulled pork times, 20, 25 teams who are doing it. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of pork getting thrown around that day.
Awesome.
And then, boom, once that's done, clean up, and it's down to business. Randy Shifter, what's up, brother? So, you want to get this going or not? It's up to you, really.
Why? It's up to me?
I don't know.
Are we going to do the sponsors?
Yeah, you want to do that so we can get this going?
Yes. All right.
Atta girl.
Fine. Why did I say that very aggressively, didn't I, today? I'm excited.
You're
to
excited.
do it. I know. Today's show is brought to you by the #1 best tasting shake on the planet, Uncle Steve's Shake. Uncle Steve's Shake is handmade, hand-measured, hand-mixed, and hand-packed. He's a very busy man. Uncle Steve's Shake is made with the finest of ingredients and comes in now 13 amazing flavors, including the new CJ's West Coast Shake. We also, including the competition line and the incredible dessert shake as well. And don't forget the newest addition to the Uncle Steve's family, the sauce with no name. No matter what you're eating, Uncle Steve has a shake for it and now a sauce. If you have any questions, Uncle Steve has great customer service. Again, it's him. He's a very busy man. To help you with all of your shake needs, go to UncleSteveShake.com to order your shakes today. Also on the website, you're going to find fantastic shake tips and recipes. You'll be amazed at just how versatile Uncle Steve's products are. And while you're online, head on over to the Facebook and join Uncle Steve's Shake Nation to stay up to date with all the latest creation made using Uncle Steve's Shake and maybe even share some of your own. It's time to step up your backyard barbecue, people, and your competition barbecue game with Uncle Steve's Shakes. Uncle Steve's Shakes. Shake some on literally everything.
And don't forget
Everything.
the West Coast Shake, CJ's.
I said it.
You did?
Yeah. What'd you black
I wasn't
out?
paying it. I don't
Yeah,
pay
you're
attention.
reading.
I'm reading the chat. That's exactly
Your
right.
turn. Who else is today brought to you
Great,
by?
Big Rome. Today's also brought to you by Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether I'm barbecuing or not, I always keep the smoke rolling. Thanks to my friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Today I am smoking the Davidoff 6000.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
this
nice.
is it like Christmas or something
I
today?
know, you
I'm
got
getting
spoiled.
spoiled right
Yeah.
here. Thanks to my friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. I get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit TwoGuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2, GuyCigars.com.
Also brought to you today's show by Magna Chef Gloves. Whether you're a family grill master or a professional pit master, quality tools make it easier for you to be your best at that grill. Longtime firefighter and founder of Magna Chef, Al Infante, knows a thing or two about fire management. He designed the Magna Chef gloves and the Freedom BBQ gloves for you to get in and out of fast. With the magnetic swivel plates, you can easily slip in and out of these gloves. They will keep your hands cool and allow you to cook and grill safely. No more getting stuck in hot gloves, people. That must be very painful.
Oh, it is.
Like the time you forgot to wear them at all.
I forgot to wear them and just grab the log that's on fire.
That's how comfortable they are.
Yep.
He forgot he wasn't wearing them. Depending on your glove preference, Magna Chef Gloves has two fantastic options for you. The classic Magna Chef BBQ glove made of food-grade silicone, web fit for a firm grip, dishwasher safe, one size fits all, and heat rated up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And they also have the Freedom BBQ gloves, the traditional 5-finger, flexible and pliable grip, a 14-inch long cuff to protect your forearms, made of heat-resistant neoprene, heat rated up to 935 degrees Fahrenheit. These gloves help extend your time over the fire. Both styles of Magna Chef gloves are great for barbecue and kitchen use. Head on over to Magna Chef today. That's MAGNE chef.com and order yourself a pair of both. And at the checkout, to make sure you use the promo code FreedomLives for 10% off your order. Magna Chef gloves, Magna Chef BBQ gloves, I should say, Master the Fire, Freedom BBQ gloves, take a stand, free your hand. What are they saying in that chat room? I can hear you giggle.
C-Mac's in there. What's up, brother?
Hi,
Coming
C-Mac.
from us live from probably sunny and hot Arizona for spring break with the kid family. But he has to throw his 9,000 degrees in there.
That's what it was. Sorry.
The lawyers might not like that one, but
Yeah.
he's going with it anyway,
Of course
and
he
he's
is.
sitting in. Special guest co-host next week.
Oh, he's going to be in
Yes.
studio?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're getting
all
buzzed again.
6'10" of them.
Are we doing cocktails?
Probably. But they also brought to you by CustomCuttingBoardsRS.com. Ian Hemming is creating what I consider the Yeti of cutting boards. These boards take an absolute beating. Like I said, I'm going on probably 5 years with mine, all of mine, and they are still in pristine. You got a little nick here and there, but not like your normal cutting boards that every year or so, 2 years, you're getting rid of them.
Oh, no way. These things are incredible.
From the dishwasher board, which is your standard countertop board, to the absolutely massive 18 by 36 brisket board, to the pizza board for that perfect slice every time. These UV protected deep lip reservoirs catch all that wonderful goodness out of whatever proteins you're cooking. The custom rubber nubs on the bottom, so even on a wet surface, folks, these boards will not slide on you. No accidental cuts because the board slid because it was wet. Nothing. He has thought of it all. And engraving also.
Yes.
Put your team name, the alphabet if you want, your kids' names, anything. Put it right there on top of the board. He'll take care of it for you. Yeah. Multicolors available. Mm-hmm. So check him out at CustomCuttingBoardsRS.com and tell him I sent you. That's CustomCuttingBoardsRS.com, the letter R, us.com. That one went down the wrong way.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
You're not meant to inhale them, sir.
I didn't. Kelly, what's happening? Matt and Jeremy, what's up? So let's get to it. I'm excited. My girls over at Page Street Publishing, Charlotte and Ronnie, reached out. It was they're like Johnnie Mags. It's that time of year again. I'm like, okay, girls, give it to me. What do we got? I go, throw the dates. I'm wide open. And we did boom, boom, boom. And so we have our first barbecue cookbook of the year, folks. Woo-hoo. And we all know I am a cookbook addict.
Yeah.
I love them. They're so good. Each one offers a little something that you don't know, you didn't realize, you didn't even think of. Yeah. Adding a flavor here, a flavor there. Cookbooks are the most wonderful thing on the place on the planet.
And I have a sneaking suspicion where these lovely ladies are from. This might have some extra interesting things that you guys may not have heard of over here.
Why? Because they
At least I
sound
hope.
like you.
They do sound a lot like
Yearly,
me.
they sound like you.
I know.
I got three. I'm outnumbered. I three lovely Australian ladies and one fat Irish guy. Figure that one out.
Wow.
That's a combination no one will ever put together. But we're doing it today.
Yep.
I go, Mrs. Max is late. Chris, what's up? See, I'm dropping shit on me. I'm a mess. So let's go.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this week Irene and Desi of the Grill Sisters. Ladies, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Hi.
Thank you so much. And we actually, I had put the promo up this afternoon. And good thing, because we got our dates screwed up. But we made it happen. We are all true professionals.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we're going to make it work. And we're going to talk wonderful goodness and love of barbecue and food.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm done.
That's it.
That took it. It took everything out of me
took
right there.
everything.
That was, woo! I'm excited. So, ladies, thank you so much for taking the time out. I've had the book of a few weeks now, and it's absolutely tremendous. The thought you guys have done into the recipes themselves, the design of everything, the layout, the pictures are phenomenal. These colors absolutely explode off the page at you. So kudos and hats off to you guys. But first and foremost, let's get to know our guests. So Irene, let's start with you. Can you tell us a little about yourself and how your cooking journey started?
Both of us started cooking at a young age. So it was around 5 years old. Our mum worked really hard. She was a single mum, so she worked 3 jobs, and we had to do the cooking for ourselves and our 2 younger sisters. So it started when we were young, but I started an Instagram page called Come Grill With Me. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's where it all started. But I've been cooking outdoors since I was really, really young because, barbecue in Australia, it's quite big. And yeah, it started then.
Beautiful.
Started creating recipes and yeah.
Desi, is she telling the truth?
Yes, definitely. That's how we all started. And we actually started with a little portable throw-out little barbecue that it was in a little foil tray.
Yeah.
And it had a little bit of a grill and a bit of charcoal. So we actually that was our first little grill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, $13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$13
Yeah,
little.
we couldn't really afford much then.
Yeah.
Because Mum was working really hard. So that's what we had and that's what we used. So we actually started off on that.
Added a bit of charcoal and we started cooking on it.
Yeah, and grills and stuff like those are very important because, they don't quite function properly. It's kind of, so you're forced to really learn what you're cooking on with that, which makes
controlling the heat.
Yes. Makes the next step a little bit easier. So that is great. So since little kids, we've been cooking and just got the true passion for it, huh?
Yes. Yeah. It was, very young. Like, I know I started gutting fish at 9 and we were just pushed into that. So we learnt, actually Irene learnt as well. I taught Irene and we were gutting fish very young. And I think the passion sort of started there because we would always be in the kitchen with Mum and our grandmother actually when Mum was at work. And we would make things and burgers was one of the favourites actually.
Yeah.
With grilled onion and we would always make it with a lot. So yeah, it was good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Irene, what are some of your favorite things to cook?
Oh, I love anything from low and slow, like beef ribs. We've got an amazing recipe in the book. Hopefully you saw that. It's really beautiful beef rub, our homemade rub, and a bourbon barbecue sauce. So low and slow, a lot of lamb as well, and then hot and fast, a lot of seafood. But of course, like Desi said, burgers have been, a favourite. And we've got 2 burgers in the book.
Oh, yes, and you also have a chicken burger, too, which looked fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of anything you put burger at the end of.
I would love, if possible, the girls too, or one of whoever. Desi, you mentioned it first. Explain to the non-Australians what a burger with the lot is, because over here I'm shocked at. You have to ask for everything like individually on a burger, unless it's like a gourmet on a menu.
Yeah, well, the burger with a lot is you've got your cheese, you've got your egg, you've got your tomato, your lettuce, your grilled onion or raw onion, and your sauces, and that just makes that ultimate, burger. And you can have some pickles in there as well. Yeah, it's delicious. I think once you have that burger with a lot, it's hard to go back to just a plain burger.
Yeah,
because you get all those different flavors at different times in your mouth, and it's just a flavor explosion. It's just delicious.
My favorite one there, take note, people, an egg. Oh, my goodness, you need to put eggs on more of your burgers over here.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Let me stop you right now.
like egg on a burger
Missy.
isn't like a gourmet thing. It should just be on every burger. Oh, my God. So good.
So the truth comes out.
Yeah, what?
I'm pretty sure I cooked one hell
You did.
of a burger. Actually,
You did.
2 hell of burgers with a homemade cheese sauce on a pretzel bun
it was beautiful.
to take down and embarrass Mr. Jonathan.
You
at
did.
the
We had a burger
bash.
off here, you see, and he did win.
But you said that it was fantastic. But
I did.
now the truth comes. I'm
I
a
didn't
little
have the heart to
hurt.
tell you. It would have been out of this world had you bothered to put an egg on it. But that's okay. That's all right. I don't.
I would have put an egg
hold
on
on.
yours. You're special.
Fine. But yeah, sunny side up, egg. Oh my God, and the yolk just goes through your burger. Anyway. See, look, they both understand. You guys are missing out here. I'm just saying.
Okay, I got it. Smitty, what's up? Big Randy, what's happening? Joe Tucker Jr., what's happening, boys? So, ladies, what are you cooking on now? So we know where you started. What have you graduated to? Desi, let's start with you.
Well, we've definitely charcoal, and we've got some little gas barbecues as well. We've got a Ziggy, and I just love cooking on both. I love charcoal, and normally weekends are my charcoal days. And during the week, every day of the week, actually, I cook on a gas barbecue. So every night I'm making our meals on the barbecue.
All right.
Because it's nice and quick. Yeah, it's nice and quick. And life is pretty fast with work and, juggling motherhood and family and everything. So we need something really quick. So on the gas barbecue during the week.
Absolutely. Irene, how about you?
Well, I think I've got around about 15 to 20 different barbecues. So I use all different. I love charcoal, but I do love, gas as well. But I've got a Traeger. I've got lots and lots of different kettles, all different brands. Pizza oven, the wood fire to cook a lot. But, yeah, it's a rotisserie as well. So I really have a lot of different kinds of barbecues and different methods that I'm using and different fuels. So anything from, from wood, charcoal, pellets. I think every barbecue has its purpose. So that's why I've got so many.
Okay. Nothing wrong with it.
I have 2, but I didn't mention them. But, yeah, we've got the same, a lot of barbecues.
Yeah. It's funny how the collection grows.
Yeah.
And before you know it, it's like, ooh, wait a minute. I need more room. I need more room.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of
It's like
any.
an addiction. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure. For
We
sure.
used to have bags and shoes, but now I think it's barbecues, knives, and chopping boards. Yeah.
That sounds like Mrs. Maggs. She loves her shoes and loves her bags, but she's gotten into going for the shoes and the bags. But while she's done with that, she swings by a local store to check out the meat products, see if anything's on sale or what she sees. So, she helps me out. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
That's
Do you ladies do any competitions at all, or like cooking demonstrations at different locations there?
Yeah, we don't actually do any competition. We do classes, we do demonstrations. We're ambassadors for Barbecues Galore, which is one of the largest barbecue chains in Australia. So we do things through them, but we also do our own as well. So we've done the classes, we've done charity, like demonstrations, all different types of things, but not we don't compete.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the demos. My hat's off to you on that, because the demos is, you're putting in some work. Because you're cooking everything in front of a crowd. You're explaining what you're doing, a live TV show in theory. And then fielding some questions here and there, and that's awesome. You were about to say something, Mike.
I was going to say, even with each other, there's not a little friendly sisterly competition every now and then.
Do we do a little headbutting here and there, or?
We get asked that all the time, but we've never really competed against each other. We created Grill Sisters together, and we're so similar that, I don't know, there's never been that competition, like in a bad way at all. No.
Good. Collaboration. That's a good thing. Supporting each other. I love that. And congrats on Barbecues Galore. That's huge. You guys don't know who they are over here, but that's massive. That's really big.
So it's like a supply.
Oh yeah.
Supply store. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
they've got 100 stores in Australia. Close to
wow.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big and they're great. Like, we've got a really good partnership with them.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because we have a bunch different. We got Crawford's barbecue supply store, Michigan barbecue supply store.
No, these are like the lows of a barbecue store. The Barbecues Galore is massive.
We're actually barbecue legends as well. So we're we're 2 of 4 barbecue legends from Barbecues Galore as well, in Australia as well.
Wow.
Oh,
congrats.
hey.
It's like a private group where barbecue enthusiasts can actually join and engage with other, with all different, barbecue enthusiasts. Like Desi said, there's 4 in Australia, and we're 2 of 4 of the legends. Yeah.
Impressive. I know this was going to be great. I didn't realize we were going to be in the presence of
legends. Yes.
Speaking of the word legend,
I know that's called a segue.
Hey, I'm coming along. I'm learning. You're learning me, okay? Let's get down to the book.
Yes.
The Grill Sisters Guide to Legendary BBQ: 60 Irresistible Recipes that Guarantee Mouth-watering, finger-licking results. And, just the cover alone, like I said, all the photos in this book. Now, did you guys do the photography or somebody else?
Yeah, we did everything. We did the styling, the photography. We wanted our cookbook to be all of us, and we didn't want anyone else to do it, because I think once you have that design and that vision, you want to give that to the world. So this is all of us. We've done everything ourselves.
Fantastic.
photography and styling.
Awesome.
And for those of you watching, if you hadn't noticed, that would be the background behind both of the lovely
Yes.
ladies is the book.
Exactly.
The cover of the book. There you go.
Exactly.
And am I right in assuming, I feel like I read that it comes out, for us anyway in the States, literally today.
Yes.
Sorry, am I beating you to the... I'm just going to come sit up there. Do you want to sit over here? And I'll just...
I'll trade places with you for a day.
Congratulations on the book release today.
But
anyway,
I'll
ladies.
sit over there and be a child and throw things.
Thanks.
So the book is out in the States as of today. And like I said, folks, I highly recommend you pick this up, add this to your collection, if you're a collector like I am. But this is wonderful. And Page Street is the publisher, and they are wonderful people. A few of my friends have done books. Ray Sheehan has done 2. Billy Gillespie, he's on 4 or 5. Next week, Chris Sussman, he's on his 2nd. They do a wonderful job, and I say it every time, and I'm like a broken record, but the actual material they use on this isn't just standard. This is made to be used.
Yeah.
To be used in the kitchen, on there. Everything wipes off. You're not going to stain your pages. You're not going to soak the pages and they're going to accidentally rip. All the pages are protected, and it's wonderful. But as you start to get into the book, right off the bat, and I absolutely love it, is the dedication. To our children, Susanna, Isaac, and Jackson. That gets me every time. I love my kids. My kids cook with me. It's just quality time I get to spend with them because I'm quickly becoming the old man and don't understand what they're into. But we can flip a burger or do some hot dogs or something, and it's just quality time. So, ladies, I love that right off the bat.
Thank you. We wanted our children to have, a collection of recipes that mean a lot to us, so that when they grow up and have their own families, they can cook for them and use our recipes. So it was really, really special, and we were so appreciative, of Page Street to allow us to dedicate it to our kids. So yeah, it was good.
Awesome. So here we are at the table of contents, and we have best ever beef and lamb, perfect pork and chicken, sensational seafood, spectacular salads, vibrant vegetarian and side dishes, dreamy desserts, and essential rubs and sauces.
Ooh, boy.
The only word you're missing is my famous tremendous.
Oh,
but it's going to be in here somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. So, like I said, let's just start. Desi, what are some of your favorite recipes in the book?
Well, definitely the deluxe burger with the lot. That's one of my favorites, and also the grilled lobster saffron sauce, and they're 2 of my real favorites there. But a lot of the recipes I love because we've both made them and they just taste amazing. And also with the desserts, I just love my custard berry delicious pie.
Yep.
Absolutely love. And also the brownies, yum.
Oh, you can't go wrong with brownies.
They're my favourites.
For sure. Irene, how about you? What are some of your favorites?
Well, my favorites, I guess with the book too, we started with that Grilling 101 section.
Yes.
And what I do love about the book, like before I get to the recipes, is that we've got that internal temperature reference guide as well. Like we've tried to include everything that's needed. You can take this book and cook anything. But getting back to the recipes, I love, our chili espresso ribeye recipe is like one of my favorites, and our family and friends love it. That's a favorite. The skillet surf and turf, because I love I love surf and turf. So I was so glad that we could incorporate that, with the vodka butter as an addition. I love the burgers as well. I love that we could include, we included the pork ribs as well, the beef ribs, all our favourites, just all in one. I'm just so glad we were able to include everything. And like Desi said, the desserts, we've even got the apple crumble cake, a barbecue one, the custard berry delicious, which is amazing, Desi's recipe, which was so good, and the fudge brownies. But, the beauty of it is that you can cook everything not only outdoors, but they can be converted to cooking indoors as well. So,
yep. Now, are any of the recipes, I know you had said at the beginning, you as little girls you would cook with your mom and your grandmom. Are any of their recipes in here and you've expanded, you put your own little spin and flavor on them?
Yeah, we've got quite a few recipes in there. We've got the octopus now, especially with the octopus, where we've been cooking octopus from 9 years old. So we know how to cook it really well. We've got the leg of lamb, the custard berry delicious pie. We've got
the koftas as well.
The koftas, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so folks, there are some generational recipes involved here too, so which makes it even better.
Oh yeah, you had me at kofta. Now I'm in. Now I'm like, I was already in, but now I'm like, I'm really in.
Yep.
And custard, another thing you guys don't do that much of over here. Yeah. Oh, custard is amazing, America.
It is.
It really is.
Trust me, I know. Do I look like I don't like custard?
I get it shipped over. I get my White Wings custard powder sent to me from Australia. My dad sends it to me. I get my little care packages. Love it.
Oh,
well, and you, Irene, you were saying, it starts out with the grilling 101, and like you said, you got the internal temperature guides and steak internal temperature guides, but you also have a guide on the wood, which is fantastic because we always get a lot of questions from people getting in, what kind of wood do I use? What kind of proteins go good with what? And, what kind of flavors? And you break it all down like an apple, fruity, sweet, and mild, mesquite, strong, smoky, spicy. And then you give an example of, used with, like apple right off the bat, beef, lamb, poultry, seafood, veggies, the mesquite, beef, lamb, pork, poultry, alderwood, which we don't use a lot of here. Mm-hmm. That's a light, sweet, woody flavor. Citrus woods, plum woods, orange wood. That's interesting. That caught my attention right off the bat. Because in New England, we have a ton of apple and oak. Mm-hmm. So that's what we predominantly use. I might have had a maple tree in the backyard last year, kind of get cut down for my own personal reasons. But yeah, that is awesome. So when did you start the process of the building the book with the recipes? Or when did you get approached about doing a book, Desi?
It was late 2022.
Okay.
We got approached. Yeah. Irene got approached from Page Street.
So,
well, was it around July?
It took about. It's hard to give you an exact time because everything worked. It was about a year, probably close to a year that we've sort of been working on it. But it would have been towards the end, probably like 3/4 of the way through. But all up, it takes about a good year, really, for a book. Yeah.
Yeah.
because then you've got all the, the ideas of what do we want to include. All the recipes have never been published before, so they're all new. We tested everything, even though they were recipes we've used, to make sure that they were perfect. Then we set up our photography studio. So all that took time. And then our editor was amazing. So it's a big process.
Awesome. That's it. 2 awesomes, Kent. Now drink. Kent has started a drinking game out of my show. Every time I say awesome, he's got to take a drink. Problem is he's still at work, so it gets interesting that last hour. Yeah. Actually, he makes a smart-ass comment, but actually it is a decent question. Wait a minute, Max. Isn't orange wood part of citrus wood? Or is there a specific difference?
It is definitely, but see, we've incorporated all those frequently asked questions, and people always ask specifically about orange wood. So, citrus, yes, it is the citrus, but it's quite distinct. Like, as you would know, like with, where you come from, you've got a lot of orange wood, but we just needed it to be a bit separate because, it's a question we get asked a lot.
Interesting. Uncle Steve is in the house. What's happening? Mad Max, Chapin, Bam Bam, what's going on, boys? So everyone I've talked to who has a cookbook, and we get into the whole process. Now, was it hard to decide which recipes were going in and which ones didn't make it? Is there enough for a little inside information of a possible book 2 down the line? Irene, you kind of have a little smirk on your face.
Oh, we can't really tell you about that. But
okay.
I think we started with, because we both had our ideas, of how many recipes we would include. So I think we started, it must have been about 100 recipes. And then, we needed to bring it down to 60, but just so happy with the selection that we made, because we've, really, really happy.
Nice. Now, Desi, when you guys were doing these, how was all your family, friends, and neighbors just absolutely in love with you? Because you had to, were you doing multiple cooks a day?
Yeah, we were doing quite a few cooks because to actually, make sure a recipe works well, you have to test it quite a few times. So we were cooking multiple things and just testing. And, we knew, especially from our kids and our husbands, they're really good critics. So they would tell us, oh, yes, amazing, or, things like that. So we would know when we would actually perfect those recipes, and definitely would have family and friends test them as well, and they all loved the recipes. So we knew these ones here, the 60 that we've picked in our book, they were the ones.
Awesome. Yeah, these, like I said, the pictures alone. Chrissy, can you possibly zoom in on some of these? That the photography and the way, like just right here, right off the bat, this one, the citrus chimichurri roasted chicken.
All right, just hold it out in front of you. Let's see what I can do here.
See what kind of magic you can work. Like I said,
I'm just zooming in on the camera. So.
Where do you need me to go?
Just stay still. I'll find you. There we go. Look at that. That's
the colors just pop.
Yeah, it doesn't do it justice on.
Yeah, it really does.
On the camera,
we kind of got a shadow going.
Yeah.
And I don't want to tilt it because we're already getting the glare. But the green from the chimichurri.
Yeah, it's
that golden brown of the chicken with the grill background just all pops. And it just looks
if you really want to look at it, just go to the link below in the description and go buy it right. Well, not right now. Let's finish talking to these lovely ladies.
Yeah.
But as soon as the show's over, go buy yourself a copy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Then the seafood, we got the lobster, the crabs. I'm going to say the shrimp, but you're going to yell at me and say...
What does it say in the book?
It actually says shrimp.
All right, well, then I'll let it slide.
Prawns.
Yeah, thank you.
I will play. See, I'm educated. Like I said, I was
waiting for the ladies.
You're learning me.
I was waiting for the gals to chime in with prawn or shrimp, but I hadn't seen in the book what it said.
The grilled lobster and saffron butter.
What were we going to say, Irene?
I was just going to say we did it Universal, so it is shrimp, but because it's actually a worldwide release, so
yes,
it's going to be around the world. Mm-hmm. So shrimp is universal, but yes, we use prawn as well. So, but in the book it's shrimp because it had to be, worldwide, universal.
That's what I figured. That's why I let it slide.
The shrimp po' boy.
Yeah. So that you would understand what they mean.
Yeah, they gotta talk,
it's like
talk to me like I'm a child.
It's just they've translated the book for you.
I say that to Mrs. Maggs all the time. Talk to me like I'm 3.
Yeah.
And I'll understand. But yeah, it is fantastic. I can't wait to get into here. Oh, wait a minute. How did I miss that one before? Shrimp fried wontons. Oh. Come on now, girls.
They are totally delicious.
We make 500 of those every Christmas because our family loves them.
Wow.
So 500.
Yeah. And also, like I was saying before, each recipe has the yield for what the recipe will produce. So, like with that, it says this recipe yields 50 servings. Yeah. So if you want to double it up, triple it up, you can do the math real quick to figure it out. Except maybe if you can't, there you might have to take your shoes off, start counting toes.
Yeah, well, that's just kidding.
But you also get into like spectacular salads. A spicy Thai beef salad, the barbecue shrimp and calamari salad, chicken Caesar. Oh, wait a minute. Potato and bacon barbecue salad. Girls, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's one of my favorites, too. It's so yum.
They're like potato medallions just on the grill. Beautiful grill marks. Oh!
Beautiful.
There goes another 10 pounds.
I will say that well done on the construction of the book as well. Like you were mentioning, like all the references are in that. It's not like some cookbooks you got to grab. Oh, what does that mean? You got to go grab something else to like figure out what it means. No, like thank you so much for making a cookbook that has everything in one. For people like me who aren't the most savvy in like meat temperatures and the wood and all that, like all I need is this one book. And
like you said, the thought process and design of it is tremendous. Everything works. You literally have an entire meal and an entire party.
Yeah.
All in the one book.
And well done balancing it too. Like you said, you're trying to make it is international, like we were saying about you saying shrimp, but also I can see that there's some really nice nods to it's not all just Aussie stuff, but there is some beautiful stuff that we would probably have a little more in Australia. So you're kind of highlighting like everything. It's just well done.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm excited to go cooking.
Oh, me too. I'm looking at these desserts now. It's like, come on, a fat kid with cake. Let's go.
Even the
walnut barbecue cake.
Oh.
Yeah. Do I even have to? Next page. Let's go. Let's go. Apple crumble barbecue cake. Oh, come on. Woo. But then also, let's get into the rubs and the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a seafood rub, a coffee rub, beef and lamb rub, the pork and chicken rub, all the ingredients, all rounder rubs. In the quick and easy barbecue sauce, a nice, great recipe here. I looked for the chimichurri sauce. This looks fantastic.
Thank you.
The burger sauce. Now, there is nothing better than a burger sauce. Mm-hmm. Once you get a nice burger sauce, you'll never go back to ketchup and mustard.
Agreed.
Exactly.
In a pinch. But oh yeah.
It's actually really nice on seafood and chicken too.
Yeah.
The burger sauce, it's so nice. It goes really well.
Yeah, it's that creaminess that makes it very universal. But yeah, folks, like I'm saying, hit the link below.
Yes.
Order yourself the copy. It's available now.
Right now.
Also in all the bookstores, so like a chain like Barnes and Noble, things like that. You know, is it Amazon link?
Yeah, I generally
all
go with
that.
an Amazon link because
Beautiful.
you can get it right now.
That's it.
You know, it got released in Australia and New Zealand last month, and we actually looked yesterday. It was on the bestseller list. So, you know, hopefully in the US and around the world that'll happen too. So we're just so grateful.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll be shocked if it doesn't. This book is incredible.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you so
It
much.
is.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby, what's up?
Oh, they're calling for an Uncle Steve's Down Under shake.
Uncle Steve is saying an Australian shake.
Is there a collaboration?
We could. You never know. Uncle Steve, he's always thinking that one.
Always. Yes.
Okay. Actually, Uncle Steve has the final question of the day. What is one ingredient that they commonly use that we probably don't use over here in the States?
As in ingredient, as in a food or a spice?
A spice.
I'd say probably spice because he's the shake master.
Yeah. Desi, I would say dried oregano. What do you think? Yeah, as where you say dried oregano.
Yeah.
So
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, dried oregano.
I figured it out.
I have some in my spice cupboard at home.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And I'm probably the only American here who has chicken salt.
True. I brought him home chicken salt. I was home. I was home in February and I brought him back chicken salt.
Yum.
I like
He
it.
thought he thought it was more of a seasoning. He didn't realize it was like a salt. I
Yeah.
forgot to warn him of that.
I learned I'm like, chicken, okay, poultry, did some wings. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
he used
so
it like
much.
a shake. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, it's so good.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yum.
Yeah, you failed to tell me
See?
a little goes a long
Yeah,
way.
I forgot that part. My bad.
But girls, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. I absolutely love the book. Congratulations on the accolades so far. And like I said, available today, starting today here in the States. Get you a copy. The work, the passion, and the love that you both have pops right out at you on every page. Well done. Where can everybody find you on social media, websites, Instagram, Facebooks? Irene, we'll start with you.
I've got Come Grill With Me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Desi's got Healthy Cook for Champions on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the socials. And then we've got Grill Sisters Together as well. And then I've got my website as well.
Yeah. And with Desi, that's the number 4 champions.
Yes,
So
that's correct.
You don't want that'll throw it all off, and who knows what you'll come up with. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, check them out. You won't be disappointed. They're doing amazing stuff. Their pictures on Instagram are fantastic. And like I said, get yourself a copy of the book, and you will not be disappointed. Everything you can tell, everything is just made with love and passion.
Absolutely.
In every detail. So, girls, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Bye.
Hang
Thank
on
you.
1 second. I'll close this out. I'll jump right back in with you.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'm not kidding either. Like I've cookbooks, a couple good recipes here and there, and then I'm like, this one's legitimately got me excited to we know I'm in an apartment for those who watch the show or listen often, so I can't really grill, but the fact that it is also transferable into in the kitchen as well, I'm pumped.
Ooh, I got something
do
coming
some
down the line
cooking.
for you.
Oh, you do?
As a matter of fact, as in a guest seeing you just said you can't grill because you're in an
Yeah.
apartment.
I mean, I do sometimes out on the porch. Don't tell anyone, but.
I got something coming down the line that's going to change that.
Oh, awesome.
Well, we will check that out on a later date. I just got to set it. But next week, we have Chris Sussman,
Yes.
the Barbecue Buddha, joining us for his second book.
Awesome.
I forget off the top of my head. It's grilling with the big green egg.
Okay.
You know, he's part of Team Big Green Egg.
Yep.
So who else better to have as a co-host?
Everybody's best
But our
friend.
local Mr. Big Green Egg himself, C-Mac.
Awesome.
So he'll be jumping in with us, and, you know, he's been with Chris a bunch through the Egg Fest and things like that. But listen, folks, that's next week. Like I said, reach out, order the book, The Grill Sisters Guide to Legendary BBQ.
Yeah.
You will not be disappointed.
Do not hesitate. It's right there in the link below.
it.
All you got to do is click, ka-ching, buy the book. Let's get it to the #1 bestseller here as well.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
That's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You have all the episodes right at your fingertips. Social media, find all the links down below. Questions and comments, please send them to Pit Life BBQ Podcast at gmail.com. And like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. And until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.